那些发现上一直打电话，正搞得我头痛。
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Jason Tatum is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's KD in at the small forward.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And he's fouled, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not a surprise in a competitive game like this, and he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of
The previous play is under review.
tough, the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge. Is the effort being put in to reviewing it, the double checking, and the game continues on. I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Paul kicks to Edwards. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh. They get to share the this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. A nice shot by Tatum.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Tatum against Edwards. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Over Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him. Boozer, he's checked in for Andre Drummond.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Wembanyama has got 5 now. Not a fast start here for the East All-Stars. Trailing here by 8. Here's Edwards. A shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Tatum. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And finished off by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. And Wembanyama throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Lillard's checked in.
You know, Chris Paul has probably forgotten more about basketball than most of us know. He's an encyclopedia of knowledge for the game.
Now here's Durant. He has yet to score. Durant sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the West. 8-point game. Paul with the ball, guarded now by Durant. Durant against Butler. Here's Paul. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Durant finds Tatum. Some nice passing here by the West. And Jokic slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. The West leading by 10. Over in the corner, Lillard. Off target from three-point range.
there's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on this shot.
Here's Lillard. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Durant kicks to Lillard. To the paint. And finished up by KD.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
It's Butler that time on the assist by Paul.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now here's Tatum. He has 7, hits it from three-point range.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Spring music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though? They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But hey, it's the All-Star game.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Big group substitution here for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for Boozer. Cunningham comes in for Butler. Maxey's checked in for Edwards. And Stephen Curry's subbed in for Chris Paul. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Davis is checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. The East trail by 9. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Davis. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now here's Durant. Lets it go. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Cunningham for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Curry is inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. With the shot. It's hauled in by Jokic.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's the East with the rebound. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry finds Cunningham. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Curry can't get it to go.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Maxey against Lillard. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
West All-Stars ball. Substitution on court.
6 seconds left in the first quarter. Halliburton outside. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And now a 6-point West All-Star lead. And so it's the West All-Stars with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Tatum out there with Jackson. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Davis at the 5. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Curry. Halliburton passes to Tatum. Lillard outside, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after. Well done.
Halliburton's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Maxey kicks to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is a monster inside.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Halliburton for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Halliburton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now here's Curry. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Here's Halliburton, and it's sent back by Drummond. Inside, Antetokounmpo.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Butler, he's checked in for Cunningham. Edwards comes in for Maxey. And Paul subbed in for Curry. Here's Edwards. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Durant's checked in for the West.
Substitution on the court.
The West leading by 5. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The Epic. Bounce. Wembanyama's got.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Paul with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Paul's shot is off. And here's the West with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Durant in the corner. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the West. They're leading by 8 over Paul. Again, the West All-Stars. And here is the East now. Ball finds Edwards. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And it's Drummond with the jam.
One of the key components of Drummond's game, he's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Outside Tatum. Wembanyama, a screen on Drummond. Durant just inside the line.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Paul. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. For 3. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Giannis. Edwards got 12 in the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over.
Your game's team.
For the West, Davis comes in for Tatum, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Booker. Wembanyama finds KD. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Drummond in the post. Davis is on it. And it's Drummond missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Walker's checked in for the East.
Team foul. Substitution.
The West leading by 5. Knocked loose. Paul kicks to Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action. In this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Straight D that time from Edwards.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Passes to Drummond. And Walker kicks to Paul. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Paul's got 6.
An incredibly hard guy to guard. Paul has such confidence in his handles. That ball's on the string with him.
Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. Wembanyama gets the bucket. 11 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Paul going inside, and it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. The West leading by 3. Halliburton for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. 80 against Walker. And the foul on Jarace Walker. That is his first foul of the game. Jokic has checked in for the West. Tatum comes in for Halliburton. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum automatic.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times. And recognizes the defense, too.
Paul dishes to Antetokounmpo. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Paul for 3, drains the three-pointer. Paul's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Tatum passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the West. They've led by as many as 11 points. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The West All-Stars have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That's good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Walker finds Paul. Edwards from deep three-point territory. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the West All-Stars bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment.
Remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Now a timeout called by the East. The West leading by 7. They've got Boozer actually out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Walker, and it's Cunningham in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And Jackson gets it to go.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Now here's Curry. And Davis pulls it down. There's the lob to Jackson. That one, no good. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
So the West ends up going with the new group. And so here are the West All-Stars. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Walker with some nice D. Cunningham on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. The West leading by 10. KD, that's for 2. And it's off the back rim, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And finished off by Walker.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a powerful. And he needs to be as an undersized player.
The 3 from Tatum. Tatum, an assassin.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. Curry passes to Boozer. Back to Curry. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Tatum kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Tatum. And it's Jokic in the corner. Outside Tatum. Down low. And Boozer with the block. And it's in there. Here's Curry. He has 5. Pass to Maxey. Cunningham left side. Walker in the post. Defended by Wembanyama. Good on that. Got it with that. The West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Walker. And the foul on Jarace Walker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wembanyama finds Jokic. Oh, good on the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Walker. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Tatum against Maxey. The wide open look for Durant. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 assists tonight. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside Maxey. Pass to Cunningham. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Boozer. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by the West. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. A big group substitution here for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for Boozer. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Cade Cunningham. Edwards, he's checked in for Maxey. And Chris Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. Paul finds Edwards. And he's good on the 3-ball. Edwards got 15 points.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. Paul passes to Walker and finished off by Walker.
It's one of the many things that Paul is known for, his ability to find open teammates.
The West leading by 9. And here's Tatum for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. 18 points for him.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
You know, as you had experience. You start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Walker's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Every All-Star game you can count on. You're going to see some heart-stopping plays. That was another one.
Kick out to Giannis. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another three from the east.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his third foul of the game. Lillard's checked in for Wembanyama.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
For three, Durant. And it's the East with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Walker the pass. Oh, what a move! Giannis!
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
To the inside and finished off by KD.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Shot's good by Walker.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
KD with it. Now guarded by Giannis. And there's the call on Andre Drummond.
Side out.
That's his third foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Davis is checked in for the West. Halliburton comes in for Kevin Durant. Now, here is Halliburton. 11 points in the game. Three-pointer, Lillard knocks down the three ball. Lillard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team. Back in the game.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three off target.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Curry's checked in, and West also making a switch. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards, that's good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Lillard kicks to Tatum. And Lillard throws it down.
Rise up, Dame. Look at Lillard taking flight for that finish.
Here's Paul. The shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. In the corner, Tatum with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And it's a 10-point West All-Star lead. Paul passes to Edwards. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Back to Edwards. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the West All-Stars. And it was from three-point range. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Timeout called East All-Stars.
Turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Now a timeout called by the East. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum, getting it done today.
He is absolutely dialed. In from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Give a big round of applause for your
The East trail by 7 on the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Halliburton is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Durant, and it's Tatum in at the 4 slot.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the break. Curry outside. The 3 ball from Curry.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Now Wembanyama. And stolen by Drummond. To tie it up. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Drummond. Good, and Paul gets the... lays it up.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
No good from Durant.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Now the East All-Stars with it. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. It's Curry outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 5 rebounds tonight. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Here's Drummond. And he gets the basket. Officials blow. The whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Lillard. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's sent back by Drummond. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that. Sends a message, one that says we're not giving up this lead.
Durant for 3. Up again. He hangs. In there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Paul dishes to Drummond. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the West, Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Durant. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Halliburton. Lillard outside. Back to Wembanyama. Wide open look. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. Edwards finds Paul. Drummond in the post. Tatum on him. And it's Drummond missing. And stolen by Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back. And finishes strong.
The West trails by 5. Halliburton for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Paul for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got the lead back up to 5 now for the East All-Stars. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the West All-Stars. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. KD's checked in for the West.
Substitution on the court.
Again, the West All-Stars.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
The shot by Paul, no good. The West trails by 3. Wembanyama outside. No good. That would have tied it. Curry, wide open. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Tatum passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Curry, good.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Way to grab it. Kick it out. Screen. Come on, kick it out. Roll it. Hey, I got yours. Right here. Get Chris. Here we go. Hey, bro. Get Tatum. Yep. Give him that. Help. Hey, D'Angelo, boys. I got you. Set up.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
The ball. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Drummond's got the lead up to 9 now for the East All-Stars.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Wembanyama, no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton finds Lillard from deep three-point land. And it's Halliburton missing. It's Curry outside. It's good. And it's a 12-point East All-Star lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.